Hi, I'm Grace Farley,
And I'm Evelyn Hoffman.
and our project is on J.Crew.
We chose J.Crew because it's such a dynamic fashion brand and it's attainable for everyone, including men, women, and children of all ages and diversities. Style over fashion is important to the J.Crew customer all over the world. The quality and preppy design of J.Crew is attractive to both the U.S. consumer and the international consumer.
J.Crew started in 1983 when Arthur Sinendar established a classic apparel catalog, J.Crew, a name that suggested casual collegiate clothing. First-year sales were recorded at about $3 million. The following year, Arthur's daughter Emily became the company's chief designer. Although early catalogs included clothing from a number of manufacturers, Emily moved the company to selling its own brand exclusively. In 1989, Emily became the president of J.Crew Catalog Division and launched its first store in New York City. Later in 1989, J.Crew unveiled an ambitious store opening plan of 50 stores in 5 years. J.Crew's early unisex styles were shaped by Emily's desire to wear some of the same clothes she wore while growing up, such as her brother's chinos. J.Crew started in 1983 when Arthur Sinendar established a classic apparel catalog, J.Crew, a name that suggested casual collegiate clothing. In an effort to recapitalize the struggling company, the Texas Pacific Group bought stake in J.Crew in 1997 with an eye on taking it public when its performance improved. At that time, Arthur retired and Emily succeeded her father as J.Crew's chair. Emily later retired from the board in 2006. In 2003, former Gap executive Millard Mickey Drexler became chairman and CEO. In 2006, the company expanded into the children's apparel market with a new collection called Crew Cuts for kids ages 2 through 10. In June, J.Crew finally went public with an offering worth $376 million, which at that time was the third largest apparel retailing public offering in history. In 2008, the company opened a small men's shop in downtown Manhattan, launching the first standalone J.Crew men's store. In 2011, TPG Capital and Leonard Green and Partners took the company private for $43.50 per share in cash. The stock was delisted from the New York Stock Exchange on March 7th. When Mickey Drexler took over the company as CEO, he said, "Mission statements are a waste of time. Just live by them." So J.Crew does not have an official mission statement. However, they focus on satisfying their customers' apparel and accessory needs and providing them with the best service possible. In addition, the company is committed to maintaining integrity and sees this as a critical long-term goal.
J.Crew is adamant on primarily marketing their classic with a twist apparel to their target audience of women in their mid-20s to late 40s. Of these women, J.Crew focuses on females making 125,000 who want high-quality design, fabrics, and craftsmanship, in addition to regular fits and detailing. Narrowing these demographics, J.Crew focuses on professional women around the ages of 28 to 35, but also including senior students and businesswomen. On their website, they have sections of style at every age from 20s to 50s. Here you can see the style at every age that is located on their website. This depicts Pia, who represents women wanting style over the age of 50, Ashley, who represents women in the age group of 40s, Katie, who represents women in their 30s, and lastly, Sada, who represents women wanting style in their 20s.
J.Crew is the fashionable powerhouse of neo-American style. It is a go-to destination for fashion editors, bloggers, and just about everyone else. This slide showcases some pieces from J.Crew and how they style their clothing. They have a very distinct style, and these images really embrace and embody the style of J.Crew. As of January 2016, the J.Crew company owns and operates 551 stores worldwide. This includes 287 J.Crew stores, 103 Madewell stores, and 161 J.Crew factory outlet locations. They also operate 6 stores in England, including 1 men's shop, and 3 stores in Hong Kong, also including 1 men's shop. The maps on the right show the locations of all the J.Crew in the US, UK, and Hong Kong.
J.Crew offers its products through multiple sales channels, including retail and factory stores and direct channels. Stores help in creating brand awareness and customer loyalty by bringing about a personal touch. The direct channels consist of the website jcrew.com and J.Crew Catalog. J.Crew's catalogs ultimately drives consumers to other sales channels. Direct sales channels help the company extend its market reach and penetration without incurring additional infrastructure setup expense. Physical stores enable customers to personally select their outfits at leisure. Websites and catalogs suit those customers who are pressed for time. Finally, multiple sales channels enable J.Crew to reach out to a wider customer base and to earn more revenues. One of the weaknesses of J.Crew is being overdependent on its suppliers. The company doesn't own or operate any manufacturing facility and therefore sources all of its merchandise from third-party suppliers. As the company depends entirely on suppliers for its merchandise, it could result in longer lead times and quality issues, which is a big risk for brands of J.Crew's stature. Also, there's serious lack of information in regards to legality and binding contracts. Legality of J.Crew. J.Crew doesn't own or operate any manufacturing facilities. In 2007, 85% of J.Crew merchandise was sourced from Asia. 73% of this was from specifically China, Hong Kong, and Macau. The SEC filing shows that J.Crew does in fact maintain a code of vendor conduct, which requires each supplier of J.Crew to operate in compliance with pertinent wages, benefits, working hours, etc. The use of practices such as child labor and forced labor is also forbidden. J.Crew works with the Fair Factors Clearinghouse, which is a provider of software that manages factory evaluations. New suppliers are pre-qualified based on the Code of Vendor Conduct. An existing supplier must execute an annual compliance certification.
The specialty retail industry is highly competitive. J.Crew competes primarily with specialty retailers, department stores, catalog retailers, and internet businesses that engage in the sale of women's, men's, and children's apparel, accessories, shoes, and similar merchandise. The company believes the principal bases upon which it competes are quality, design, customer service, and price. J.Crew believes its primary competitive advantages are consumer recognition of its brands, as well as its multiple sales channels that enable its customers to shop in the setting they prefer. The company differentiates itself using its signature product design, ability to offer both designer quality products at higher price points and more casual items at lower price points, focusing on the quality of products and its customer service-oriented culture. One of J.Crew's top competitors is The Gap. The Gap currently operates 3,100 stores worldwide and owns other major retailers such as Banana Republic, Old Navy, and Athleta. All Gap clothing is private label merchandise and made exclusively for the company. Another top competitor of J.Crew is LL Bean. LL Bean specializes in outdoor apparel and gear. The company operates 15 retail stores and 5 outlet stores throughout the Northeast, Illinois, and China.
The export strategy of J.Crew is what has made it exponentially grow throughout the 2000s. The adaptation degrees of differentiation were key in strategic marketing and sales, allowing J.Crew to fluctuate their marketing plan and actual products for each exporting region, which is partly due to restrictions in some regions caused by strict laws and code on packaging and products. For example, in China, sizes are often smaller. The 3 distinct components of J.Crew's exporting, which are core, packaging, and services, offer both intangible and tangible goods for each consumer. These, paired with J.Crew's cult following on social media platforms and modern-day tracking of purchased goods, have strengthened J.Crew's export marketing plan.
The J.Crew catalog is the primary branding and advertising vehicle for the J.Crew brand. The catalog reinforces the J.Crew mission and brand image while driving sales in all channels. J.Crew distinguishes itself from other catalog retailers by utilizing high-quality photography and art direction. Additionally, the company continues to expand its marketing strategy to include online, print, and outdoor advertising. J.Crew clothing has been featured in magazines such as Real Simple, InStyle, and Martha Stewart, which is a different way to attract customers. They also received tons of attention throughout the 2009 presidential campaign as a favorite of the first family. Many other celebrities are also fans and wear J.Crew in their day-to-day life, such as Katie Holmes and Reese Witherspoon. J.Crew's private label credit card offers customers exclusive benefits such as a $25 reward card for every $500 spent, exclusive access to seasonal looks, card member only, private sales, and personalized services. J.Crew believes its credit card program encourages frequent store and website visits and catalog sales and promotes multiple item purchases, thereby cultivating customer loyalty to the J.Crew brand and increasing sales.
Through direct marketing, J.Crew uses mailing and emailing lists to target customers. At the time of purchase, customers can provide their email addresses to receive coupons and other sales, promotions, and announcements. J.Crew has adopted a Facebook fan page, a Twitter account, and an Instagram. Through these social platforms, the company establishes online interaction with its customers. For example, J.Crew tweets provide links directed to jcrew.com. In addition to this, at jcrew.com, customers can look at behind the scenes on photo shoots and view fashion documentaries produced by the company.